pelvic posse, and welcome to the Empower Your Pelvis Podcast.
You're going to have 30 minutes. Give yourself 25 for your talk, okay? And what you want to do is you always want to start off by saying who you are. You're hooking them. You're giving your story. Okay?
I have that part done.
Okay, you have it.
And I'm kind of hoping it's not too, I know it'll hook them, but I'm hoping it's G-rated. I'm trying to keep it G-rated.
No. Hooking could never be G-rated. So what is it? So tell me what it is.
The first part talks like I'm walking out with the vulva. This might be the top vulva, seen on Instagram. If not on Instagram, definitely on my page. Okay. For those of you who don't know, here's a little anatomy lesson, very quick. And then before 2020, I was almost posting on Instagram every day, almost on Monday, almost on Tuesday, almost on Wednesday. I introduced myself. Like a lot of you, my world changed come March 2020. I soon found myself doing a virtual clinic at home, virtually teaching kindergarten, and a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old how to potty train, and also spending time with my husband.
Right.
And then I go into a little story how Jackson learned to rhyme with the word lit. A lot of you can figure out,
right.
Connect the dots, what pelvic health.
You can say it there if you want. You can say, okay. Look, it's SSHC Live. This is not CSM. Right. This is not this is our event. We can say whatever the heck you want to say. There is no censoring.
Right. And then from there, I say, I realized my mission needed to turn online what used to be in person. And that's when I started focusing more on Instagram.
Okay.
And the consistency piece kicked in.
Right. And I think it's important for you to let them know in the beginning what this has actually done for you. Okay. So what has this done? And some of the things that I think are huge is that a lot of times you got to think of the false beliefs of the audience. They think that social media won't help. It'll only help if I'm doing something online. I want you to talk about how it's helped to position you as an authority with your patients. I want you to talk about how it's positioned you as an authority with other providers. I want you to talk about how stressful and hard it was to get into, OBGYN offices or get people to take you seriously. And now you're almost looked at as like a celebrity, a D-list celebrity on Instagram. And so now it's so much easier for you to get into offices. It's so much easier for you to partner with them. It's so much easier for you to now have the respect of your community by this vehicle, which is Instagram. Okay. And then the vehicle is really Amanda's method on Instagram. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's a huge thing because a lot of people think, oh yeah, you only do that if you're only doing online. Like if you're only doing an online course or online program or whatever. But Amanda, what you have done is you have used this to create awareness. That's what you've done. You've used this to create awareness and then interest. And that awareness and interest has then led to people being aware of you in the Kansas City, Kansas area. That awareness has led to people being aware of you in the Midwest, period. That awareness has led people to be aware of you on the West Coast. That awareness has led people to be aware of you in the Northeast and the Southeast. That awareness has led people to be aware of you in Canada, in India. And if you can even show little snapshots of different photos, not photos or comments or whatever from people that have said certain things, maybe I'll even go in Shalene's group and say, this is something that Greg had shown me from Shalene Johnson's group when people were talking about this. It's all started because of Instagram. So if you just do that part, you would have broken down everybody's belief systems with regards to Instagram or social media is only for those that want to have online. What you have shown is that it actually trickles over and helps everything. It creates awareness, period. So you must do that. So I want people before you even get into the next part of your presentation, the part of the framework, which we're going to talk about here in a second, I want them to realize, oh my gosh, I need to do this. I need to be on here. Now it's like, okay, now are you guys ready to see like what I do, and here's now my framework. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's okay to talk about the online side as well.
100%. People want to know numbers too. You know, they want to know like, hey, like this is what makes you so unique, Amanda. What makes you so unique is that you have all three things that every single person wants to create. Anyone that wants to leave their current place of work wants to do one of three things. Ready? They either want to they want to open up a traditional practice. B, they want to open up a cash practice. Or C, they want to be able to make money online. Even if it's $500 a month, they want to be able to make money online. Okay. So which part of that have you done?
All of them.
All of them. That's what makes this bonkers. There's only one other person I know. Actually, that's not even true. There's no other person I know. I've nearly done what you've done, but I haven't. I've done the clinics. I've done online, but I've never opened up a cash practice. And I've never done it in another state. I've done cash-based services in my insurance clinics. Yes, I've done that, and I've done that very well, but I've never opened up in another state. There's nobody else has done it. So you will be the unicorn. They have to listen to you.
Okay.
Does that do you get that part? I need you to own it, girl. Need you to own that.
Own it.
Okay.
I'll turn that ego on when I get up there.
I know what's going to get you up there. You'll be good. All right. So that's the first part. Heart. Is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
About 5 to 10 minutes. You hit that. Boom. You're good. Okay. Head. The head part now is the framework. So guys, do you want to know my 3-step framework to basically getting people to pay attention to me on Instagram? Okay. And then now you come up with whatever your framework is. Okay. And I can't tell you that because you do it. So you know your thing. Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's here. Let me put here the framework. Okay. All right. The hands is now the call to action. Okay. This is where it could get fun. All right. So it's like, so now the hands is basically the call to action. So the hands could be like, all right, could be like, hey, this is what I want you to do now. And this is what I want you to do now. Okay. Now, whatever it is that you're doing, okay, it could be something like as simple as, I want everybody to take out their phones right now. I want everybody to take out their phones. Okay. And here's what I want you to don't make it difficult on them, right? Just something like, all I want you to do is this. And maybe you're going to show them like there's 3 different ways to create, content, right? Maybe it could just be like them looking at their phone and just being like this. Okay, I don't know, right? It could be, them like just moving to some music. Hey, DJ, put on some music for everybody to kind of start dancing to. Okay, seriously, Amanda, this is what you got to do, right? Okay, and if you do this, you're getting them to act. It's one thing for them to listen; it's not to get them. So DJ, I want everybody to bring out their phones, and I want the DJ to start some music. Hey, DJ, start some music, okay? And then what we're gonna do is like maybe we'll have them put on like Nelly or something like that, okay? And then basically just tell them, guys, I just want you to dance. I just want you to dance. Okay. I'm just making up stuff, but I think you kind of get the point.
Yep.
Right. So you could be like,
they can dance with somebody next to them.
Yeah.
Get to know the person next to them, tag them in a video, say that you're having a blast at SSHC Live. Boom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's it. Okay. Something that is hands. It is a call to action. It's getting them to act. Okay. Now everybody's all excited. Okay. They're having a good old time. And then now you got to bring them back in. Okay, everybody. Okay. You guys see how something that seems so difficult is actually not that hard. And now I want to leave you with a story. That's the last part. That's the heart. Okay. And then you want to leave them with a story. Maybe it is, like maybe that story could be something like this, it's like, and I don't know, this is, I'm just thinking of this off the top of my head, but when you got started, this is just, we've had so many discussions over the years that we've worked together. So I remember one thing you told me is that when you got, like, a part of the reason why you have built a really big audience is that you started earlier than most. And so you might not have been good in the beginning, but you were finding your voice. Yeah. You were finding your voice. And there's a process to this. Like, and you can give the story of, like, you want to know something, you guys? I sucked in the beginning. And maybe you even throw up a picture of you in the closet, the closet of that place, that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, back then, this is when I started Instagram, or this is when I started stuff. And I got to be honest with you guys, I sucked. But you know what? I was finding, what I realize now is that was the most important time, because I was finding my voice. And so when 2020-ish came around and Reels were activated, you want to know what made me different than everybody else? It's not that I had more followers or anything like that. It's that I had found my voice. So when the opportunity came, I was ready. So you guys, and you see that little story, how it just gets people, right? So guys, Here's what I want to tell you from that. Act now. Do it now. Find your voice. I'm Amanda Fisher. Thank you so much. And then we'll finish off with all right.
Sweet.
That's your talk.
Hey, I was going more on consistency, but I like this a little bit.
I think you should add a consistency in there too. Okay. I think you should add whatever your framework is, the consistent, add that. That's totally cool. That's okay. Cool. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh. Thank you.
Did I help you with that? Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Very much.
All right. And please, if you want to put on one of your slides, follow Empower Your Pelvis, blah, 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 whatever, feel free to do so,
Okay.
All right.
How many slides? Do you want a certain number of slides?
It doesn't matter. Okay. I think it just depends on how you're going to do for me, I like to have, you've seen me do it so many different ways. If I have slides, I like to not have a lot of text on the slides because people get bored. Okay.
Yeah.
I like to have, if I'm going to do a lot of slides, I do a lot of picture. It's like a lot of pictures, and the pictures give me the ability to tell a story. It reminds me of a story. And then you could put in your Google Slides, you can put notes at the bottom, and we're going to have the screens down there at the bottom. So your notes are going to be there. So you won't forget. As long as you put all that there, you're going to be fine. Okay.
Okay. I plan on practicing this quite a bit.
Yeah. So you'll be good. Just keep it in that framework. Add whatever you want to it. Just keep it in there. I was just giving you ideas, right? Like you know yourself better. I just want to help with, I know how to deliver a punch when I'm on stage because I've done it so many times. So it's like, if you follow that framework, you're good. Just add whatever you want to add, to it, right? And if you want to
how long does the headpiece?
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. And then the
the head is the teaching. I'd say 10 to 12 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes. It's about 40%. Because you got to think, when you're going to make them do the phone and the video, stuff like that takes a little time. It's
10 minutes. Yeah.
Like 5-10 minutes, So, yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
It's
going to be good.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. You want to do this podcast? You got time?
Do you want me to get a microphone so it sounds better?
It sounds okay, but you have a better microphone if you want. It's fine.
I can. Can you hear this little iPad?
I can't hear it. Hey, bud, what's up? How are you?
Can I say hi? Hi.
Okay. No, it's
my
fine.
shy one.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I don't hear anything. So
Okay, then I'm good.
So why don't we end this, and I'll make this tomorrow's podcast. How about that?
Okay.
All right. Cool. Okay. And then okay. I'm gonna end it now, and then I'll hop right back on. Okay.
Hey, Pelvic Posse. I want to thank you so much for joining into this week's episode of the Empower Your Pelvis Podcast. Can I ask you a couple of favors, please? Number one, can you like and subscribe to this podcast so that you can continue to empower your pelvis forever so that you will never miss out? Number two, can you leave us a rating and a review telling them how amazing we are and everything that you have learned about your pelvic health? And then number three, if you haven't seen the video version of this podcast, you can go over to youtube.com/C/Empower Your Pelvis for all your visual learners out there. We have all types of great visuals in there for you to not only listen to, but to also watch. Thank you so much again, and make sure to give your pelvis some love. Until next time, peace out, Pelvic Posse.